I have rated this content teen. Hello Internet, and welcome back to the Digital Age Monster Club. My name is Mark, and this is Challenge Me Tuesday in Stardew Valley. And today I'm going after the... what do you call it? Maximum depth? Deep depth of the... what was the name of that cave? I can't remember. The one in the Calico Desert. Up here. This Galaxy Cave or something. And basically you can get all the way down to like level 300, and then the Iridium ore spawns at like a massive rate. So I've been properly prepared. I have the Galaxy Sword. I have my Iridium pickaxe. I've got a ton of stone, because you can't stack staircases for some stupid reason in this game. You can stack everything else to $9.99. I have a lot of energy tonic and mega bombs, because this is done on a glitched game. Quite fortuitous, but it helps when you're trying to get to this kind of thing. So just got to Skull Cavern is what it was called. So, yeah, sorry about that. Alright. Okie dokie. I still remember when I first played this game. This was a nice change of pace from a lot of the other games that I've been playing. It was, okay, so, crafting. Down. And there we go. So then I just repeat this process. I make a staircase. Place the staircase. There was some way of like quick crafting, but this is gonna take forever. Well, kind of. It only takes until maybe like 3 or 4 spaces, and then it gets a lot faster because the you can place staircases repeatedly rather than place the staircases repeatedly. I'm losing my train of thought because I'm trying to do 2 things at once here, and I'm not accustomed to doing it like this. Okay, so yeah, when I clear up more inventory, I can just start placing them one after the other, go down them, craft more, go down, craft more, go down. Once I run out of stone, oh shit. Yeah, it's a lot easier at that point. Anyways, I was saying it was a interesting departure to play this game compared to other things I've been playing at the time, like Minecraft mostly. But a good change of pace. There are very few games I've played that do retro, I guess you can call it, style. Oh, down. Jeez. Where the old style pixel. It is nice to see that someone took the time and effort to not just design a game, but create a game that feels like it belongs in an actual. Because the kind of thing you would have wanted to play is in the original days of gaming. In the SNES era. SNES era. That's what I was trying to get at. Oh, they're coming from back there. That's why. Interesting. Okay, and... Whoop. Don't ask me why I named it Cheater's Farm. I don't remember. I found the glitch like shortly after I'd started my game. And no, I don't even remember what the glitch was. Okay. Getting a little faster now. And you can save staircases. Always take advantage of it. Oh. Damn you. Leave me be. Oops, that's wrong. That. There we go. Oh boy. There we go. Okay, see, getting a little faster now. Yes, it was quite amusing. Pardon me. I mean, quite amusing is to get this much stone is either a lot of mining, or you can buy them from the one shop lady. Robin, I think, is the one. Is that? Let's see, like that. I can skip using my staircase. I'll use my staircase. But there's a person who sells stone, but there's no mechanic to do so for. You can't just like type in the number that you want, or you can't use a slider of some sort and just choose the amount that you want. You had to do it either one at a time or 5 at a time by pressing and holding shift. So I had done that. And then I started opening the chest inside my house afterwards and realized that I had 2 full sets of full stacks of stone. I was quite put off. Because that's getting like that full stack is like 10-20 minutes of clicking. That should be a challenge in itself, is to have the patience to do that. I actually had to stop halfway through and let my hands rest, and 2 give my mind a break from the incessant clicking. It's driving me mad. Oh look, that's nice. Oh crap. There. Ow. Leave me alone. There. Damn. That's okay. And now, it's going much faster. What am I at? 59. Nice. And continue going down. This is actually a great mine to gather like the crystals and gems and things like that are harder to find in the game, rather than breaking open geodes constantly. But the tree part is that you can't get here till, what was it, 11 o'clock or something? 9 o'clock? It's a while. You gotta wait. And then if you're doing this mechanic, it was buying full sets of stacks like this, plus mega bombs or an energy tank, I mean, that's like altogether, that was what, 1,000,000 gold or something? Easily that. I mean, I'm just decked out with the Galaxy Sword and what was it? Skull Key, other stuff. There we go. Jade Ring, Aquamarine Ring, and the Space Boots. I mean, it's high level, but it's harsh. Crap. Down. Okay. So. Oop. There we go. Guy always beelines straight for me as soon as I step into this area. His level, I should say. Alright. Okay, now I'm doing like 6 at a time, going way faster. But you still gotta be kind of quick about it, because the, if you haven't played the game, there's a sleep mechanic where you basically, you wake up at like 6:30? 6 o'clock-ish? I don't remember precisely. The latest that you can get to sleep by is like 2 o'clock. Yeah, it is 2 o'clock. And if you don't get into bed by 2 o'clock, you basically pass out, lose 10% of your money, I believe the number was, and you can lose a lot of your inventory, including weapons. This item is exempt, and your tools, not including fishing pole, but that stuff can be lost too, so it's very dangerous. Down. Alright. Okay, so sorry about that, but that was a kind of important thing I had to take care of real quick. Okay, and I have absolutely no memory of what I was talking about right before this. I suck. Close. I'm not really concerned. I mean, the energy tonic is kind of a, cheat, but fucking hell, once you get down far enough, I mean, it's just dumb. And it's really just bad once you do the Mega Bombs. Gotta be careful. Okay, so I think I'm doing pretty well, at a good pace. Definitely still kind of slow. My major drawback to this, or my major nitpick with this game is one, the time mechanic. It always feels like it's a long time until you're trying to do something like this, and then there's nowhere near enough time. That doesn't work. Really? Interesting. I didn't realize I could transmute stuff. So there was that. Then there's the purchasing mechanic where you can't just buy stacks of stuff. You have to click it out manually. That's infuriating. The fishing mechanic, it works. It could have been improved upon somewhat. Trying to just keep the fish in the middle of the bar is pretty BS. Then also when the game starts, there's no real easy way to maintain food, so you're spending a lot of your time just resting, to just do the basic chore of trying to get your farm going so you can make any kind of income. It's not great. Okay, so if you notice now, that is the iridium ore, and there's just on this screen, what, 1, 4, 7, 8, which is a lot more prevalent than when you first get into the mine. So this tactic is definitely worth it, but you gotta use it right. Infested, okay. I don't remember what that means. Just a lot of monsters, I think. What else? Traveling felt kind of slow. Relationships seemed fairly pointless. You can only talk to someone twice in one day, so you can only like level up. You can only level up your relationship like maybe 1 point every 2 or 3 days, I think, is something like that. It's damn slow. And there's 40 characters in the game you can friend. And of course, there's 5 possible romantic interests. Everyone has their own items that they like and dislike, so you know, keeping track of that is a nightmare. Yeah, why not? It's just a hassle on its own. And there's other stuff. As for what the game does very well, this is a very immersive game, I should say. You lose track of time playing it. Crap. Paying enough attention there. Which is where that time mechanic comes in. And then all the things that you can do. You can fish, you can mine, you can forage, you can farm. Pardon me. You can craft some stuff. Not a lot, but some stuff. You get a real sense of accomplishment off of it until you can start purchasing the items that you need a lot easier. So, it feels very rewarding at the end of every day. It is like, I accomplished something very real, very noticeable, and that makes the save more worthwhile. So, I do highly recommend Stardew Valley, but it's just, there were things that they could have changed. Okay, so. Farther. 184. Really sliding along. Down the circular staircase, down the circular staircase, down the circular staircase. Damn, I'm dizzy. 200. Alright. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Gotta keep going. Now that I got a whole nother row, I'm just gonna start filling that one up as well. And then just start pulling from there when the inventory gets empty, so that I can spend less time crafting. Okay. Crap. There we go. Come on. Wish there was an easy way to craft just as many as you could. Or just, you know, craft them into your inventory immediately. But the game did not think of that. That is disappointing. It started at what, 11? It's now 6. What was that sound? This area feels like it's Egyptian tombs of some sort, but it really isn't. Just creepy place. Some damn good loot. Alright. Come on. Here we go. Here we go. See, look at that. There's 5 monsters on my screen. All mummies. Whoop. Oh. What the? Oh. Oh, I was holding that one when I was trying to get this stuff. Okay. Whoop. That sounded like something from Chrono Trigger. What the hell am I thinking of? Is it one of the frogs or something? It definitely sounded like something from Chrono Trigger. I just can't remember what. This game does have a lot of a Chrono Trigger vibe, at least in the art style. A little bit in the musical tone. Definitely in the effects. Especially the sound effects, I should say. Yeah, that's a great game you gotta play. That and Golden Sun, if you like RPGs. Golden Sun is an awesome series. I just played the Dark Dawn the third installment of that one in the year, was it February, I think? And that game came out in 2010. I still have a hard time believing that people didn't like the game enough to keep the series going, or the fan base wasn't as the customer base wasn't as big as it was when the first two games came out in 2001 and 3, I think it was. 1 and 4 maybe? Oh, 2001 and 2004. I digress. Check those games out. Those are good games. Okay, 287, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94. Six, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1. That'll be fine. Oh my god, look at all that Iridium ore. Holy crap. Look at this. Okay. $301. Screw you. Oh boy. And look at that. It just all blows up. Prismatic shard. Really? Cool. Oof. Yes, Mega Bomb explosions, get like 3 of them close enough to you and you just die. It's quite, I would say amusing, but it's actually not. Ow. Okay, maybe not 3, but I mean, it's a lot. Right. Here, watch. Ow. Bastard. Okay, so ruby, make sure gold or clay, that. Iridium ore. 83 iridium ore. Yep. Why would I? However. There we go. Oh god. Oh god. Move, move. Oh boy. Oh! And I failed it. Told you it was a challenge. I wasn't paying enough attention to my health. Well, I didn't drink the tonic fast enough. Ah, I suck. Emergency surgery, bad, unconscious, and battered. See, that's something I also find to nitpick on. Is there should be a like someone comes to your rescue, like some magic transport shit or whatever, like that wizard in the town, whatever his name was, and he just transports you out of the caves or whatever. Because that's bullshit. If you're 300 levels down, who the hell's been following you this closely and then brings you up to safety? Like, why didn't you stop? Just, you know, jump in before I fell unconscious. Oh dear. 1000 G. 4 items from my backpack. What did I lose? Didn't lose the Iridium ore. Lost one of my staircase. Lost 1 stack of stone, I think. Spicy eel. Interesting. Didn't lose my mega bombs. Didn't lose any of this stuff. Yeah. So yeah, it's gotta be careful. Oh well. I'll survive. I really thought it was 10% of your earnings, but... Or not earnings, your current funds. It's not really like I'm, struggling with funds. But I expected to grab already more off that. So, definitely disappointed in that. But that's it. And it happens, so... I didn't know that gave me luck. Or speed. Interesting. So that will be it for this video. Most regrettable. But I hope you enjoyed it. And hope you come back for more. So until that happens, take care.
What's that coming over?